What's going on, guys? It's Echo Shots here today. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be doing a video that is being kind of long overdue because I should have had this out like weeks ago. But today I'm going to be doing my Intel storylines video for Warzone. So basically, what this will be is explaining like from the start of the Spec Ops cutscene where we first introduced to Zakayev and his army, pretty much, and where it leads up to from season 4 to season 6, where we had the intel from Ghost and basically leading us on this journey and helping us understand what is about to happen with the nuke in Bunker 10, which is yet to go off at the time of this recording. So hopefully in the next few days when the new season starts, we'll be able to see, hopefully get an idea of a live event or possibly something else. But yeah, if you do go to enjoy this video and you want to see more Cold War content or Warzone content or anything like that, be sure to let me know down in the comments below and subscribe with those notifications on. But without further ado, let us get into the video. So before we can get into the nitty-gritty details of what is about to happen, we have to go back a little bit in time to a particular cutscene that is shown to us after you finish the campaign, which then led us on to Spec Ops, where I think it was Laswell, Price, Nikolai, and one other person that I can't think of at the top of my head. And they introduce us to the new villain, which is, of course, Zakayev. Now, obviously, if you guys don't know who Zakayev is, it's basically, I think he was the main villain for the original COD 4, and he's also in the brand new Cold War campaign. There was a few things with that campaign that didn't quite add up to me, but I think I'll leave that for another video because that was definitely something that should be talked about. But yeah, and basically leads us on this journey from where we then put up against a new enemy and have a whole new range of missions that we have to undertake in order to uncover the mystery of what is about to happen. So now we can move on forward to Season 4. Now, Season 4 is where the intel from Ghost begins to appear, as there was a tab at the missions section which led us to different areas of the map and helping us explain what happened at certain events, starting off with obviously the plane crash into the airport, which if you would know from the Spec Ops cutscene or from the Spec Ops missions, that there was actually a plane you had to hijack, and that was obviously probably the main cause of that one to go straight into the airport. So that was pretty self-explanatory. But from there we had a whole range of different areas that we had to go explore, and all this led up to one thing and one thing only: this year's COD title. Now it was always going to be going to hype up the COD title and then just help bring up some interest and some curiosity for some people, so especially for someone like myself who enjoyed doing these missions a lot. And if you haven't done any of the Intel missions, I have a playlist link that I'll have in the description, and as well as an eye up at the top right hand corner of the screen, which will take you. I think I've done majority of them, but a few I didn't get a chance to do and upload, but that's okay. But there's plenty of others on YouTube, so if you haven't done that, be sure to click that link in the description or click the eye in the top right hand corner of the screen, and it'll take you all to that. So, but getting sidetracked here. So basically, from there we had begun to put the pieces of the puzzles back together, and we were starting to see that there was a pattern between Zakayev was meeting with a unknown contact at the time of when the hunt for the intel was going down, known as Perseus. Now Perseus is obviously the main villain, or if you want to be technical, antagonist for Cold War, and Adler was a code name that was always brought up in a few of the pieces of intel that was recovered when you did the missions, and has how he was hunting down Perseus and to bring him to justice. Now, obviously, these communications were very late into Season 5, and I think early into Season 6, but it was all leading up to one thing and one thing only, and that was, of course, Bunker 10. Now, during the time where we had the Cold War teasers and we had all these different Warzone codes, which I'll have to just go up on screen just so you can see what they were and see where they are. And basically during that time, it became a Intel gold mine, and basically began to put the final pieces of the puzzle together from where up until end of Season 5 going to Season 6, we finally got probably one of the biggest clues we could ever get, which is of course the transcripts and I believe launch and reports of the power relays from each of the bunkers, all leading back to Bunker 10. Now, if you also didn't know that there's also Bunker 11, which is basically on the far north hand side of the map, near fire station and airport. Military base. There is actually a bunker there, which is there's a certain Easter egg that you have to do separately in order to achieve unlocking the door and getting inside. And inside there's actually a nuclear warhead that is most likely going to be what from the intel that was given us during Season 6 was going to be loaded from Bunker 11 all the way down to Bunker 10, and then that was going to where it was all going to happen, and we are still waiting to hear what is going to happen with that, because it is still in Bunker 10. It has not moved since we've uncovered the final piece of intel, which was a little while ago. So with the very first season of Cold War, Season 1 of Warzone, very around the corner, I want to know you down the thoughts in the comment section is, what are your thoughts on all this? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to get another live event? Are we going to get the nuke finally launched off of Bunker 10 and then basically change the whole map? Or do you think it's going to be something like separate game mode or a separate map to the main one, and then there'll be a live event for the big changes down the line? I want to know down in the comment section below. But if you want to enjoy this video, you want to see more Cold War Warzone / content and like these sort of videos, then let me know by hitting that like button and subscribe with notifications on, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.